Hi Jojo, it's the 4th of July 2013. Currently there's only 4 of us, Mirren, Cameron, John and myself.
We arrived in Vienna safely, unfortunately no footage on the plane, and are currently on a train to the hostel.
So we got to the hostel fine on the train, etc. Then jumped our bags and come to the city.
Then we went around the city centre, or the Neuerburg, to look at some of the tourist attractions.
Just came out of the Vienna Parliament.
And as you can clearly see, influenced by Greek architecture. Apparently the Austrians like the Greek civilization, so the entire city is a homage to it.
So unfortunately we missed the silverware part because it was a bit too expensive. Well, no, it was $7 for children or up to 18. But we only had about an hour and a half left, close is at 6 and it's 3:30 at the moment. So instead we'll go to the art museum.
This place is also huge. We've gone through like a lot of Europe, the Renaissance period, and we went to Greece, and now we're at ancient Egypt.
It's around 7 now, we just finished coming up the art gallery and yeah, it was pretty good. Kind of fell asleep because I'm quite tired. I can gladly fall asleep for a couple more hours. But it's okay. John and Cameron had fun at least while walking through everything. And I'm not really a picture guy, I guess. I understand some of it, I guess, but I don't guess I understand it enough. Going to a restaurant now. Lamb Peter, Cameron having beef gouda.
Not my father.
John is having schnitzel. And Mirren could only have veggie burger because he's a vegetarian. Apparently in the Austrian underground they really like numbers, so they have pi to like an extraordinary amount of decimal places for some reason. And then they have like random stats which we can't translate because our German isn't good enough. Friday 5th July. So this morning we went and had breakfast at the hostel for €3.80. It was okay, I guess. Just came out of the palace, which unfortunately can't record because I don't know why, but it was very stunning. Like some of the rooms are huge, but they were just used for like arbitrary things. Like one room was bigger than like my living room, and just there to play cards, which, yeah, I guess they had lots of money, and it was like how the emperor did lots of stuff, so I'd work from 5 o'clock, and that's probably why they didn't have a revolution, because the emperor was pretty good, Joseph, I believe, and his wife Elizabeth, which was pretty apparently, so they had good figureheads, and that prevented the revolution, unlike French. It's the Natural History Museum, which was pretty cool. Like, first it was the human biology part. It just shows how amazing the human body actually is. Like, we're so vulnerable, but we've done so much. And then there was the Homo sapien part, which was like the evolution, and very interesting. I knew a decent amount about it, but I really think I should read more about it. We had the evolution of man in that sense, and I'll probably put a thing in there now. And then we went to the University of Vienna. We haven't done too much today. We missed out the place where Beethoven and stuff are buried, but it is a grave. It's not that important.
Footage of the hostel from the 4th, though on the 5th we went to the bar downstairs and played cards while having a few drinks. Within the art museum we saw the first clock to keep time using 2 clock hands, and devices made to attempt to measure the size of the universe. 400 years later, and we've advanced enough to estimate the observable one. Vienna is a beautiful city, built from one of the great ancient civilizations in mind, a civilization that advanced science sevenfold, a civilization whose stories have fascinated both our ancestors and us alike. Which takes us full circle. The fundamental desires of humans do not change. We still ask the same questions, though we have evolved beyond the extinction of other species into the mightiest creatures on this planet, and can finally begin to answer just a small fraction of these immortal questions. And it's our duty as the current generation to keep on trying.
See you whenever